Yep, we here. Y'all
Yo,
already know what time it is. Yep. Another week, and I'm trying to give people time to go ahead and get here because I promised y'all I had a story for y'all this week. I don't know if y'all can remember, but I got the police called on me last week. Yeah, you ain't see that? You ain't see no picture on Facebook with the sheriff's
nah.
office? Oh shit. Yeah, we'll go revisit it. We'll go revisit it for
You
a
know,
second,
Facebook don't be showing me stuff till 8 days later.
bro. I thought that was just me that it happened to. You feel me? I know a lot of people like be like kind of mad, and I'm like, bro, I ain't even seen the shit. Like I get cussed out for shit. I ain't even seen the shit until I get cussed out by the shit. And I'm like, okay, tag me next time. That's all I can. That's all I can really say. You know what I mean? Like that's all I can do about it. You want, you know what I mean? Can't do shit about nothing I don't know about. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Um, but yeah, I'm here you go. As a matter of fact, crazy part is we're gonna use Meta trying to pitch me a ad to show what's up, what's up, what's up.
Hey, I'm trying to get my tripod up and running. I just got a new one.
Heck yeah, heck yeah. You need some. You want me to
No,
pull
I'm
you
cool.
off? Okay.
No, I'm cool.
Uh, all right. Good to see
I'm
you. Good to
here.
see you. I was I was telling everybody about how I almost had to go see the
Oh, yeah.
jailhouse.
Tell me what happened.
Yeah, I'm finna get into it real quick and give people time to, we got 8 minutes, 8 minutes left for see people on CPT. Maul, I'm gonna let you pregame. You see that right there now?
Bro, am
Mm,
I
mm, mm.
dumb or am I dumb?
Okay, I'm not going. Okay, so I did see that picture,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't notice. I also with Peach. I'm just like Peach just being Peach. That's what I thought it was. I ain't gonna hold you. I did see that picture, but I didn't read it,
Yeah, no, no,
and I thought it was
no.
just
That's
Peach being Peach.
yeah, no. They really did. They really tried to. Well, but I'm gonna get into it. I'm looking for the actual picture. That was just the ad. They tried to, try to get me to run an ad. Here you go. Yeah, so that's me in the back. Yeah, that's Peach because he had to go take a picture of me, of the cops being there. This is our old place where we used to stay before we
Oh my
moved here to our
gosh.
new place. Um, but yeah, no, I'm just gonna leave it right there for right now. Like I said, we're gonna give everybody time to come on up in here. You know what I'm saying, before we kick off. We got some other stuff to talk about. Shout out to the guy, Bill Jubran, who came through for the interview yesterday. We did some good numbers, man. Like for real, it was pretty dope. That hour went by. That hour went by fast as shit. Who did y'all tune in? Y'all was able to see it yet? If you
I
haven't
saw
seen it yet,
I
what's
saw
up?
little pieces. Cause what time did
The
you do
clips.
it? Yeah, what time did
Uh,
you do them?
so your time it would have been like 9:30. We were supposed to do it at
9:30 at night.
yeah, we were supposed to do it at 8 o'clock my time, which would have been 9 o'clock your time. He's on the West Coast. He's in California. So
I woke up and
they
I think I saw some clips in the morning or something, or he
mhm.
was posting about it. I was knocked out, but I ain't gonna lie. I was in Dream Street. I was out of there. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Man, shout out to my guy. We were supposed to do an interview to get to know about him, and we ended up like really talking about him for like I don't know 3 to 4 minutes, and then we went straight in like we do on Thursdays. Man, it felt like it was honestly, man. I wish we can get him to come in through here because it was good, bro. I'm talking about like it was like us on Thursdays, man. Like honestly, I feel like he would love it here. Um, but we got to talking about the usual like we do Epstein files and what I'm saying, Pam Bondi bitch ass and Ice, what I'm saying, and
See
before I
that
knew it,
shit
it
with
was
the
a
royal member arrested, man? The royal family?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. You see, yeah, when they it's bad when everybody like around the world people are resigning. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. So but yeah, 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 yeah. It seems like everybody in the world can get the shit together but us over here. You know what I mean? Like at this point, let's just call a spade a spade. Like I feel like we got one party in politics that's just cool with protecting pedophiles. Like that's I don't care how they want to split it. Like you can't you know how two things can't be like untrue. Like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's like let's just be real. Like we got a whole party that is absolutely cool with whatever it takes to protect pedophiles. I mean, that's kind of fucking scary. It's like if I hear somebody say they're Republican, I'm like, if I catch you in a room any of my loved ones by yourself, I'm going to jail. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like it's just weird. I don't know. Like I could be cool with somebody till they do something I absolutely am not cool with, and then I can't be cool with you no more. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't even like judge you. I just I gotta let you be because birds of a feather flock together, and I don't need nobody feeling like we together like that. You feel me? Like I don't know shit like that. You get what I'm saying? So it's just that it be that kind of shit. You know what I mean? And listen, I mean, you could be the coolest person in the world, but if you out here hurting women and kids, like you know what I'm saying, and participating in human trafficking rings and shit, I can't like, bro. It's hard. I can't overlook no shit like that. You get what I'm
No,
saying?
that's
Like,
low. Yeah,
you know what
that's
I'm saying?
low.
I can't. I
And
can't. That's that shit dead. I don't care about none of that other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, yeah,
did
like
you?
that's dead, bro. Like you taking advantage of kids. Oh, actually, anybody. No matter if you a man, woman, child. Like, oh, I took advantage of this person. Like when they were unconscious or like
That shit ain't
slip.
cool.
Nah, yeah, bro. At first off, you're going to jail. I'm not gonna lie because when you tell me something like that, and then now
Oh
that
yeah.
I know, and if I don't say anything, now I'm an accessory.
Yup.
I'm
Yup.
telling. Oh
You're
yeah, you
perfect.
gotta
Yup.
go. Yeah, you got
Accessory
to
after
go,
the
my
fact.
bro. Oh yeah, don't
Not
tell
only
me that.
that,
'Cause I'm telling.
not only
He
that, that's
did
why you and my safety. You feel me?
not just because like you got to think about it, bro. If you had somebody in your life and somebody did that to them, you would want justice for them. Like that's his. If somebody if you got somebody in your life that you care about, somebody did that to them, bro, you want the person who did that to be held accountable for
Nah,
their
I'm on
actions.
some shiesty shit. I gotta get it back in blood. You feel me? On my mama. Like fuck that shit. We ain't calling the police. We calling the coroner. And I ain't and if we could skip the ambulance, even better. Oh, he got it was like, so sir, this body's been cold for like 14 hours. Yeah, I had to make sure. Why you ain't calling him? Like we could have saved his life. I know. Had to make sure. Motherfucker don't get a chance to do that shit again. Sorry. Like, you know what I'm saying? The fuck is you
And
talking
you're
about?
going to jail for life.
He said, "Hey, you know what? With a smile on my face, guess what? I'll be in there for life. He'll be in there for death. Stop playing with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh God, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Like, listen, sorry, some shit in life, sorry, just don't cut it.
I mean, or the alternative, you could hire an out of town hitman that won't squeal and take the
No,
consequences
no.
for you.
See, that's just it, though. Like, you do your dirt by your lonely, bro.
I
Like,
Yeah.
you
mean,
do your dirt by your lonely, bro. Like, you talking about hire out of town hitman. He don't school. Everybody got a plan till they get hit in the mouth. You know what I'm
well,
saying?
see,
Nigga
that's the thing.
never schooled before. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, see, that's the thing, though. You gotta put that fear of God in him when he signs up for the job, because then you have to threaten to tie his family up, wrap him up in duct tape, and then throw an anchor
That's
at the bottom of the
bro,
ocean.
yeah,
It's
bro,
impossible.
ain't
that's
worried.
too much. That's too much.
Hitters ain't worried about no shit like that, bro. Because like, let me tell you something about somebody who like that. So, how far are you gonna take it with them? They kill people for a living.
All the
You
way,
think you special?
all the
Like, you know
way.
what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean by that is like that right there. That's like they expect that shit when they told you fuck you. Like they when you tell them that the shit go south, that just opened up a whole other type of shit they do on the weekends type shit. Like for them, that's you know what I'm saying. Like they kill people for a living. Like you're not you know what I'm saying. Like you're not concerned.
Yeah.
Like you get what I'm saying. And
So
and then here it goes the other thing when you fucking when they get popped or get caught or whatever the fuck you're the most recent killing, so you're going to jail first.
yeah,
Yeah,
but then think
and
about
You know
it.
what I
But
mean?
then
Like,
think, yeah, but what hitman really going or really want to play with you if you strap a bomb to your chest and say, if I don't give a fuck about my life, if you decide to squeal, you think I'm gonna give a fuck about yours? I blow us all up in this bitch.
I'm just
uh,
yeah, that's just
All
some
right.
that's
well,
some
hey,
whole
look,
other shit.
hey, well, look. First though,
He
that's him.
said
Well,
that's him, sir.
hey, look. I enjoy living. And I'm not gonna associate myself with anybody of that caliber. You know what I'm saying?
So the fact that
That's
you're
just
comfortable
me.
with doing some shit like that makes
Hey,
me
look.
rethink our friendship.
Oh no, well, I know he's just talking. I hope he is.
He's I hope he is God. I'm praying he is.
Cause look, I look, cause we be hanging out. Look. Hey, look,
He's
bro.
like, you feel like that for real, bro? Like the other
Look,
that shit you said on the
why
other
you
show.
feel-
I mean,
That
I
shit
didn't
you
get
said
that
the other show
statement
the
out
other
the
night,
air.
man. You was
I
playing,
mean,
right?
I didn't get that statement out the air. There's somebody on this podcast that said that once upon a time in the heat of some
Hey, shut up.
competition.
I'm just saying you got to be
As
willing
long
to
as it
stand.
wasn't there-
You
as
got to
long
be
as it
willing
wasn't
to
in you.
stand up for what you believe in. But I don't know if you got to be willing to blow up for what you believe in. And that's a whole level of commitment that I'm just not prepared to give to nobody. Like, you know-
Never heard of Murphy's Law? You never heard of Murphy's Law? You stand if you don't blow up for something, you'll fall for anything.
Oh, sorry,
No, I ain't
y'all.
never heard. I ain't never heard no
No.
shit like that. I ain't
I'm
never.
trying to
That's
figure
why.
out the
That's why
light,
education is important. That's
I'm
why.
about to
Yeah,
push
she
the
over here
video.
She over here giving people seizures. They trying to tune in. They over here doing this shit right here. Like, you know what I'm
I
saying?
can't figure it out.
She over here tripping. All right, so but nah, this shit crazy to me is like what you gonna do like at the end of the day with no crazy ass people. Like look and listen, some shit my God, like when I worship him, I can't do that shit when I'm dead like that. You know what I'm saying? So I think he need me to stay on this side.
You'll be in heaven.
You know what I'm
You'll be in
saying?
heaven with him. You'll be in heaven with him personally. So
I feel like if I was really supposed to be there, he'd take my my option out of it. You feel me? Because given a choice, like we could do it. We could take a rain check. You feel me? On God.
well, as you and I have both confirmed on many different subject matters, heaven and hell do not discriminate of times of walk-ins.
Yeah, I know they taking walking appointments, but I ain't never needed a reason to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stick with the shit. I got, as you can tell from the picture, I got enough shit to deal with down here. You know what I mean? Like I'm just gonna, you know what? We done officially hit that 10-minute mark, by the way. So I guess we can go ahead and get into what the hell this was right here. So one time for bitch ass ex landlords and telephone tough guys. You know what I'm saying? So this is what happened. For everybody who was wondering. All right, so last hold on. Oh, what up, Sweet Tea Lee? She said Murphy's Law is anything can go wrong, it will. Nah, I know that, but he talking about if you don't blow up, like this nigga just made up what Murphy he talking about? Eddie Murphy? The fuck is he talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is he?
It is
Yo, I don't know.
It is
That's
a redefined in definition of that book that came out that not too many people read.
That Trump wrote.
No,
What's that
Clearly,
called?
hell no,
Project
not reading.
2025.
I'm not
Clearly,
reading nothing Trump wrote. I'm not reading nothing Trump wrote. We
that
just
sound
gonna
like
get
some
that out
shit.
of there.
That sound like some shit he wrote. Like I don't know.
Cheers
This
to
nigga
that.
made up.
No,
This nigga made up a Murphy. You ever heard of Murphy's Law, nigga? Which Murphy you talking about? That's not the one I know. No, that's not the one they teaching either. I don't know what law you.
no.
You know what I'm saying? But maybe
Trump's
you got a
book
different book
will-
or something.
No, Trump's book will have, hey, if you want to cure COVID and C. diff, drink bleach. And then if we really don't care about people, grab them by the pussy and then go to Epstein's Island on the low and just pay not to get your name shouted out on the list. That's what he's writing in his book.
Trump's books. Trump writes coloring books because he wants to give them out to all the little kids. All right. So anyway,
They all come with a
let's
free.
get back to what we was talking
They
about
all come
before.
with a free. They all come with a free.
And his wife's got to.
And we're
And his
all
wife's
done.
got to be able to read it. So you know what I'm saying. But anyway,
And we're all done.
no. Put that in the movie. All right. So anyway, like
Yeah,
yeah.
y'all
So
said I'm crazy.
nah, I'm just saying. Let's get real. All right. So back to what happened here when in this picture. So a lot of y'all might not know, but my wife has like vision issues, so she really can't see well. She really can't see far, like probably not 5 feet or so in front of her.
That means her hearing is on point then.
Yeah, she probably hear me talking right now. But no, all that to say is, well, you know, we had informed our old landlords that we was gonna be moving because fuck it, I'm gonna tell y'all. So for the place that I was staying at before, we was overpaying. When we first got there, they said there was gonna be all this other. Yeah, they said there was gonna be all this other improvements and shit that was gonna be making, and we needed to make a move, you know, right then and there. So we was like, all right, cool, it kind of worked. You know what I'm saying? Y'all saying it's gonna be this. But y'all need some time. We saying we need a place right now, and y'all saying that we can go ahead. So let's, you know what I'm saying? Like we'll work with y'all over time, right? So we moved in. They told us that they was gonna be adding this kind of like doing this deck and all kinds of shit for the house and doing and we were supposed to be a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It ended up being like a 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath because, bro, I've never seen a shower that had pipe cleaners connected to make I mean, like piping, like actual plastic tubing to make the shower, like the hook where the hooks go for the shower. Y'all not hearing me? Like the plex,
I'm
like
hearing
bro,
you.
the motherfucking tubes, the water
Like
tube, like
like
the
the
same shit.
PVC.
Yes, the PVC pipes.
Oh, okay.
They don't. They
PVC
don't
pipe.
fucking bro. They done took a connector and screwed it to the wall, bro. Drilled it to the wall on one side, and then put PVP piping with another holder to go this way
Okay, so that
to
was
make the
never really
motherfucker.
a bathroom, and I'm gonna tell you why I
No.
know that
Yeah.
because I'm gonna tell you why I know that because back in the day when I was young and dumb, I
Yeah.
decided when I rented a place that only had 1.5 bathrooms, but there was like a closet next, like in the bathroom. It was really weird. So I
Yeah.
took that closet and I turned it into a shower, and I did basically that. I put wall up, I put the concrete on the floor, I busted into the ground and tapped into the plumbing that goes to the sink, and then I
Yeah.
put the PVC and did it just like that.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you. No, that's not for me. I'm a big nigga, right? So like so you're not supposed to be leaning on the on the shower rod anyway. You know what I'm saying? But God, let's say you go like let's say you trip or fall or something, right?
Oh, you
You kind of want some
fucked.
kind of support. You kind of want some kind of support. This shit will just come out the wall, bro. Like this shit was just gonna come out because the only thing that's holding it there is like little
Itself.
connectors. Yeah, like bro. So anyway, never trusted that shit. Never got in there. Never got in that motherfucker, right? So all that to say is, we going over some months. This shit starting to get expensive, right? And we starting to realize. Also, we never had a lease here. We never had a lease here. We started to realize, like at first, I was like, "Damn, we need to get a lease so we got some kind of protections." But it was God because we never got a lease. If we had a lease, we never would have moved. All right. And
Right.
what y'all see right here is us moving, right? So we had a conversation with the landlord. We was like, look, man, on this next hold on. Oh, I don't even know why I won't do it. All right, so all that to say is so this next we tell the landlord, hey, look, we gonna move, right? This we can't do this shit. For when it costs to like for what I'm paying, I expect a certain amount of like lifestyle. You get what I'm saying? Like
Right.
I can understand if it was a type of lifestyle and like we weren't like making it, but bro, if it was
It wasn't
advertised how it
giving.
really was, then you know what I'm saying, we wouldn't have paid that goddamn much. And we was even like, all right, if y'all want to come down on the price, but he didn't want to come off the price. So we was like, so what we gonna do, man? I don't know if we're gonna be able to get up out of here. So my wife, bro, she we have a conversation with the landlord. We tell her like, look, we want to leave because I had y'all know I was out a couple weeks ago, missed work. You know what I'm saying? So I was gonna be on short on a check anyway. So I was like, man, look, let's just go ahead and try to do something to get up out of where we at because as long as we here, we ain't gonna be
You're
able to
gonna
do
keep
nothing. It's
incurring
draining me.
more.
Yeah, it's draining me. You know what I'm saying? My finances, and we ain't gonna be able to do like, bro, like we stuck here. Like you know what I'm saying? It shit
Yeah.
ain't gonna.
So you
It's
might as
not
well
worth
use what you have for the rent for the next month to just get on
to
out.
just move.
Yeah.
So let me tell you how God worked. So we only ended up in this other place because where we were at before, we had been there for like a couple years. Like, but the appliances were starting to go bad, and they had renovated all the other apartments around us, and they wanted us out because we was paying the cheapest there. Like, you know what I'm saying? We had been there for so long, everybody else had been turned over. They didn't want to do any improvements, so we left because they wanted the rent to be higher. They was literally getting higher for everybody else than what we were there. So we moved, you know what I'm saying? Because they didn't want to do any improvements, and we got to this place. Well,
Why
once we
you?
started, yeah, I was about to have to try to mute, brother. But I think he did it.
I don't do nothing.
You got a lot of noise going on in the background.
I got him. Yeah. But all that to say is so my wife, she happened to hop online. She already, you know what I'm saying, which is crazy because she clearly can't see that far. But she happened to see this spot that was advertising, which is where we at right now. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? We're the first people to stay here.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's completely modernized. I would take y'all through my house. Peach helped us move, as y'all can see. Peach on the picture. Peach came and helped us move. He done been here. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot better. It's tons a lot better. But let's get to the police, right? Because all that
Yeah, I
shit
was gonna
sounds
say, how
pretty
did that
straightforward.
where that came in?
All right. So once we told the landlord them that we was gonna move, bro, they started doing all kinds of fuck shit.
Peach's pictures kept cracking me up. I'm sorry. Well, go ahead.
Yeah, they started doing all kinds of fuck shit. So, we told them it was gonna move. Y'all know I work in the day. You know what I'm saying? You know what I do? Like I work from home. I'll be on the phone and shit. So they started sending people around to cut the grass and all this shit. Now all of this shit they haven't done in the whole time we've been there. The whole time we was there for months. They never did this shit the whole time we was there. But now they're sending people around my house, like, you know what I'm saying, in the middle of the day to cut the grass and shit. And I'm like, but they're not doing that shit for us, trying to keep us there. They're trying to do that to get ready for the next sucker for the call. Right. So we told the people, like, you know what I'm saying, I get off the phone and I say, hey man, you know what I'm saying, I'm on the fucking phone, like, bro, like, can you like come back later? Like, you like, oh, you know what I'm saying? My bad, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know. Which, to be fair, this is the worker, you know what I'm saying? So he didn't know. It's not his fault, you know what I'm saying? I ain't have no beef with him, but here y'all go with this fuckery. You get what I'm saying? So the first time I was like, hey, maybe they didn't know. That's not it. Next day, my wife was sitting there in her front room, and I'm working in our back room, and somebody tries the doorknob to try to get in the house, right?
Oh,
But not
Lord.
only that, not like my wife, she can't see that well, so she don't know who the fuck. She know I'm working. It's not me, obviously, right? So, not so then we have never opened the windows in this place because the frame of where we were staying at, we didn't trust it. It was cracks and shit in the frame. It was like, yo,
Right.
you might pop this window open
And
and
never
it
get
might
it
be
shut.
rotted and never get it shut, right? So whoever it was that tried to get in the property, they slammed the goddamn window up from the outside, not from the inside where the locks are, bro. From the outside. All right.
What?
So then,
They try to get
yeah.
shot.
While I'm in my yeah, exactly. So you know what the fuck I'm talking about, right? So I don't know if y'all know. Let me educate you real quick on the castle doctrine of the Texas, right? You have no duty to retreat. That means that you don't have to go nowhere. If you can use deadly force if necessary to protect your home. If somebody's trying to, if an intruder is trying to enter your home. So let's back up. I'm at work. I'm doing shit. I'm talking to customers and shit.
You're not aware anybody's supposed to be on the property.
Right. And then boom, the window fucking flies open. Right?
Now someone's getting shot.
My wife is fucking alert because yo, what the whole fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
Right.
she's like a little bit, she's like, yo, what the fuck? And then the guy, I guess, who did it was like, oh, the landlord told us to come see the property. So
you're breaking
fuck
and
that.
entering.
There you go. If they wanted you to see the
property,
why wouldn't they leave the fucking door open for you?
Or give you a code, give you a key, tell you about a time. Oh, so you're being funny. So you won't try to get people shot.
So why the fuck did you open it? So at this point, I'm trying to get off the fucking phone, right? Because I still don't know what the fuck going on. I just hear a lot of commotion and shit. Because you know what I'm saying? If those people who work from home, you know, you got a home office, it's got to be separated from the other part of the house. So you know, I'm in my whole thing. I just hear a lot of shit going on. Yeah, I hear a lot of shit going on, so I'm trying to get off the phone, you know what I'm saying, so I can, you know, ox out real quick, go see what the fuck going on. You know what I'm saying? So by the time I get there, this motherfucker pulling off in the parking lot. He pulling off in the motherfucking driveway, trying to get out. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, I'm so fucking, by the time my wife tell me what's going on, bro, I'm shaking so bad. I'm shaking so bad because I'm frustrated. Like at this point, I could rip a motherfucker head off. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm because, bro, she don't. We at our home, our residence, bro. And you ain't supposed to feel like you're like at this point, you're like, what the whole fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, so I called the landlord, right? Because I sat out from work because my job is to help people. But honestly, I don't feel like fucking helping nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm at a point where, like, you know, if you ever work on the phone, you know, somebody can say something real slick all the time.
And you lose your job.
Yeah. And I was like,
so it's either you sign out or you sign out permanently.
Right. So I said, let me go ahead and get out right quick because, and I only had like 3 hours or so to go. But I was like, man, let me go ahead and I sign out and I call this landlord, right? And I say, look, man, you know, y'all, we're sitting here minding our own business and doing the shit we're supposed to do. What up, brother? We're minding our business and we're doing the shit we're supposed to do. And y'all, you know, somebody just tried to come in the house, right? And she's like, well, yeah, I'm just letting you guys know I am sending people over to. So now I'm trying. Listen, you know, you ever been so mad that you, instead of just rambling, you just like try to pick your words carefully because you're trying not to like not explode, but just like Bro, I'm in equalizer mode. Bro, I'm ready to just kill somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like on God. Like
Yeah,
I'm
because they
really at
can't
that
do
point.
that legally
I'm really,
either
I'm
way.
really
They
at
can't
that
just send
point.
people to your house.
But I'm beyond it because like, bro, the name of my brand is No Offense because we really don't be with the bullshit. Like we crack a lot of jokes. Don't get me wrong, but like that's because right now it's like kind of cool time. But like I'm not on that kind of shit. Like there's a lot of ways to do a lot of shit, but bro, being the bullshit, we don't get along. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to pick my words. So I'm basically talking to this bitch like a child. You understand what I'm saying? Because I don't want any of my communication to be misconstrued or misunderstood. You know what I'm saying? Where you got to try to pick layman terms and tell somebody like, listen here, this is what we doing, right? So I said, look, man, my wife was sitting here in the home, and somebody just pulled the door open. I mean, somebody just pulled the window up from the outside. And she's like, yeah, I'm just letting you guys know that I'm sending people around. I was like, yeah, so and y'all been known that I work in the daytime, and you got people out here cutting the grass. I was like, now listen, you said that we had till Friday. You know what I'm saying? This shit happened on Tuesday or Monday, right? I was like, you said it was gonna be out till Friday. We told you it was gonna be out by Friday. Bro, when my wife saw the place, we called the landlord, we applied, and we got accepted, bro. And we already had the lease signed, my nigga. We just had to pay. You know what I'm saying? Like we just had to pay. So I was like, we said we was gonna get out. Said we was gonna be out for Friday. Y'all doing all this shit. We just need a couple days, like we told y'all. We gonna be out. We trying to get out as quick as possible. Y'all, saying with the bullshit. All she wanted to know is, well, did anything get damaged? I hung up the phone because, bro, I was getting ready to slap the shit out of her. You want to know who's gonna get damaged, bitch? You was about to get damaged on my mama. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro. But I'm just trying to be cool because you know when a motherfucker playing with you, they don't know this side of me. They know the I'm just here to pay my rent. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I owe you rent. Here go that money. Here goes Zelle. You know what I'm saying? They don't really know me. They just know that I pay. You know what I'm saying? They don't know me. So I'm trying not to, you know what I'm saying? Go there. You know what I'm saying? So that happened on Tuesday. Now let's fast forward to Thursday. I got paid early. So remember, we had already signed the lease. So we were just waiting for the money. The money dropped, right? So we had called the landlord on Wednesday. It was like, yo, if this money drop early, because sometimes I get paid early, can we get the key so we can start moving this shit? Because my current landlord is really with the bullshit right now. You know what I'm saying? Because none of this, bro, these people had more interactivity with this fucking property over that last like 3 or 4 days than they had the whole 5 or 6 months we was there. You know what I'm saying? And keep in mind, remember when I started, I said they were supposed to be added on to the place the whole time we was there. Every time we call these motherfuckers, they just got out of the hospital or they weren't feeling well or just some bullshit, like, bro, just string along. So you steady getting my money, but you ain't putting no money into this motherfucker like we talked about. So you see what I'm saying about overpaying for something that wasn't worth it? It was never worth it to begin with.
Yeah, that's not.
You know what I'm saying?
Money. That's not cash
right.
money, dude.
And so I think they got mad because we refused to keep paying for some shit that wasn't worth it.
That's not.
We didn't have a lease. So now we get to see. And here's the thing. This is leading up to here. So this is what y'all see right here is Thursday, right? So Thursday, the money drop. I go get the new key to the spot, right? When I go get the key to the spot, I already got some things that need to go to the new spot, like the computer, all the fragile important shit, like what I'm saying, work from home shit, everything that don't need to get mixed up with the other shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I'm going to get the key through the walkthrough, whatever, it's their new spot. I want to drop that off because it's gas shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? This shit 40 minutes away each way. You know what I'm saying? So I drop that shit off and then I swing through and get Peach, right? Because I had the truck full. We had to make sure, like, Peach had to have somewhere to sit. Like, I couldn't even pick him up until I dropped the shit off. You feel me?
Right.
That's how I had that bitch stuck. So when I go pick up Peach, we head back to the house. We get to the house, we load that fucker up. Like we shout out to my father-in-law, bro. My father-in-law got a Ram 3500, right? We got a king size bed, right? So it's a huge bed, you know what I'm saying? He got that bitch stood up sideways, right? And he got everything else in the house damn near on this truck. Got this bitch tied up, bro. This motherfucker, bro. He's swinging a 3500. That shit looked like it was the like if you were looking at the inside of a box truck, he had so much shit on this motherfucker, bro. On my mama, bro. I can't make this shit up, bro. I have never seen somebody stack so much motherfucking shit on a truck in my life, bro. It's like I didn't even want to go underneath the overpass, bro. Because if that shit would have got knocked down, bro, all of it would have been on the side of the road. You understand what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about, nigga. He got dressers, TV stands, this mattress, damn, like, bro. This motherfucker was stacked, bro, with tie downs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like even me and Peach kept looking at the mirror, like, yo, I can't believe this shit coming through. This shit was like an oversized load. He was trying to make one trip. He was trying to make one trip. You don't hear me, bro. He was trying to make one trip out of a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom room. He was trying to make one trip, bro, with all the furniture and shit, all of it. One trip, bro. At all. This nigga had to be a Jenga. He had to be a Jenga Tetris champion. You know what I'm saying? This shit was stacked. Everything, bro. This a whole profession, my boy. The way he got this shit going, bro. I swear for God, bro. He could do it. He could do it, bro. I swear there's some shit you gotta see. Like we really wish we would have took. We was such an amazing. You know how some shit be so amazing you forget to take a fucking picture. Like that's how, bro. This shit. He wasn't playing. He was not playing. Fuck a U-Haul. My father-in-law get that shit gone. Promise you. Fuck all that shit you talking about. Around 3,500, boy. Take that whole shit. Take one trip. One trip. You ain't gonna be able to fit nobody in there with him. But all your shit gonna be there when you get there. All of it. So all this to say, he ended up having somewhere else to go too. So when we pulled up to the new place, like he immediately start unloading shit. We got the washer, the dryer, the bed, the dressers, the TVs, 2 TV stands, the TV, chairs, all kinds of shit. Everything for like he just unloading this shit, right? But I said all that to say this so you can understand that we weren't fucking around when we was unloading, right? Now we doing this shit, we moving. It might have took us like 40 minutes to unload this truck, right? And getting it, and we just putting shit in the house. We're just putting it down where it can be in the house. So you can close the door.
So you just go to the next.
Yeah, we're not even trying to arrange it. Like matter of fact, I had the wash and dryer in my kitchen, nigga. Like you couldn't even walk around. Like one day I have to show y'all my shit when we get off. But you couldn't even walk around this island, bro, where we had the wash and dryer just in that bitch, so you close the door. You know what I'm saying? And on the way back from there, I get a call from my wife, and she telling me it's people at the house again, right? And I'm like, what you mean? And she's like, yeah, it's people in the house trying to pick up shit from the backyard. The landlord just sent people over to the place. Now they're trying to pick up shit from out of the yard and shit. Again, some shit they ain't never done the whole time we was fucking there. And I want to point out, if we would have stayed there, they would have never done this shit.
Right.
You understand? So she tell the person in the backyard, because she can't see that far, so she's tapping on. She just knows somebody in the back fucking around with some shit that her dad had back there. So she taps on the window to get the dude to come to the window, and she says, "Hey, I'm here by myself. Can you come out with my husband here? Because you know what I'm saying, like I don't feel safe. I can't see what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And it would just make me feel better if you could just come back, you know what I'm saying, when he gets here, he on his way. And we move it, right? So at this point, like I just told you, he tried to take everything from the house at one time. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't much left there. The house is damn near empty. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he's like, yeah, ain't no problem. Again, wasn't nothing wrong with the worker. Worker was real respectful. I don't know if she told him about me or she heard about me or whatever. But at this point, I'm fucking fed up. You know what I'm saying? I just told you about the shit we've been dealing with these motherfuckers all week with their bullshit, right? Mm-hmm. Now I just told them before that she can't see. Now you just sent somebody else to the motherfucking house, and now keep in mind, all this happened on Thursday. I said she told us we had to win
Friday.
Last time I checked, on Thursday come before Friday.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So what the fuck is she even doing?
Fucking with you.
So when Laura my wife tell the guy, like, hey, can you come back? I guess he called and tell them, like, hey, I'm gonna come back, whatever. She called my wife cussing out, talking about I've already paid people to come and do that, and my wife's like, yo, that's your fucking problem. Like, ain't nobody told you to fucking do no shit like that. We had an agreement,
right?
You know what I'm saying? And you just doing all this bullshit, like anybody, whatever, right? So the girl, she's like, she said, well, we're gonna see what my husband, like, I should say it's bitch ass little name, but the way I'm finna start talking about him in a minute, it won't even matter because you can call him anything but a child of God in a minute. I'm finna get to that shit in a minute. He the reason that the motherfucking police is there, right? So she called my wife, whatever. She's like, well, I'm gonna see what you don't say what my husband think about this shit. Blah, blah, blah. And my wife said, and if he do think about the shit, what the fuck he's gonna do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, you, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? We already moving. Like, y'all tripping. So she called. You know what I'm saying? She called me. She tell me what's going on. I'm hot. I'm driving, but I say, hey, listen, go ahead and hang. I say, go ahead and hang up because I can't drive while I can't be on the phone while I'm driving because it's against the law. You know what I'm saying? And I'm getting hot. I don't want to start speeding because I'm at a point where I just want to beat somebody's ass. You know what I'm saying? So let me just call you. You know what I'm saying? I handle when I get there. So me and Peach, we in the truck, and Peach like, damn, bro, you good? I'm like, nah, bro, I'm probably finna fucking go to jail because honestly, I'm tired of this fuck shit. You could have just left the fuck alone, bro. We already doing everything we spoke, like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? One thing about me, I try to give respect, bro, before I have to be a disrespectful motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because once I get past the point of fuck it, I don't know nobody who don't give a fuck like I don't. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, at this point, I don't give no fucks. If I had a million fucks to give, I would have been the most selfish motherfucker in the world that day. You know what I'm saying? I ain't give a fuck, bro. So I pull up right when I pull up, the person who's doing the shit in the yard, I stop right next to him by the window. I said, hey man, my motherfucking wife in there. He said, oh no, man, my bad, bro. Like I know, bro. You know what I'm saying? She said that you weren't here, and I respect that, bro. You know, I said, hey, yeah, no, hey, look, I appreciate all that shit, nigga. That shit. He's like, man, I'm just doing my job, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I said, you know what? You're right, bro. Don't worry about it. He said, yeah, bro. He's like, it's just the the people they had paid me to do. I said, don't worry, I'm about to cuss their motherfucking ass out too. You know what I'm saying? So I pulled up in the motherfucking driveway, right? I'm sitting there, I'm trying to get my thoughts together because I'm like, all right. I was like, I'm not gonna call this lady who's antagonizing the situation because I know her husband, and I'm not gonna yell at no girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, shit. Because at this point, I'm just being honest with you. I don't mean no disrespect to nobody, but sometimes men really don't like to get into confrontation unnecessarily, especially if there could be an understanding that's brought about. Because we know how prehistoric this shit can get. Like, before we get into the gangster shit, let's see if we can handle this like gentlemen. You get what I'm saying? Like, because once we get the level of fuck it that somebody get hurt, we ain't gonna never be cool. You know what I'm saying? So I call this nigga because I'm saying something. I'm like, hey man, I'm not gonna call and yell at your wife because that's not like, bro, that's not how a man handle business. I'm gonna call you because that's your wife. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna call you. Maybe you know how to talk to her. I say, hey, look, man, I ain't never disrespect you or your wife, but y'all been with the fuck shit, bro, all week long. And I'm tired. I'm fucking tired of it. I was like, yo, we told y'all ever since we told y'all we was gonna move, y'all been with this fuck shit. I'm not on that kind of shit. You understand what I'm saying? I was like, y'all don't know me because I'm always just yes sir, no ma'am, and all that shit. But bro, I'm not, bro. I don't make no threats, bro. I make promises, bro. Y'all better leave me the fuck alone and go find somebody safe to fucking play with. Right? This nigga say, oh, don't call me yelling on my phone. Don't call me yelling. I said, well, bitch, nigga, pull your faggot ass up then.
Oh, I don't think you can say that.
I don't give a flying fuck. That's what the fuck I say. Hey,
I don't think you can really say that word.
Didn't I say it? Didn't I fucking say it? Didn't I fucking say it? Didn't I fucking say it though?
I'm just saying.
Your virgin ears. Your virgin ears.
I'm just saying.
All that to say is,
it don't make or break me of you saying that. It's the other people.
Man, fuck them too. Any goddamn way, right? Any goddamn way.
We're done.
Any motherfucking way. Any motherfucking way, right? Because this is where I was at with their ass. Any goddamn way, right? He's talking about some, where you at? I said, nigga, you know where the fuck I'm at. I'm at your property, bitch. Nigga, pull your bitch ass up. Right? Right? Hey, at this point, I'm hot. Right? I'm already, I'm Florida nigga. I'm starting to see how loose my clothes is, nigga. I'm finna get in the, I'm finna get in the gym. I'm finna do some work. You know what I'm saying? So all that to say, this nigga talk all that tough guy shit. And then I see his wife, bro, roll up and stop by the goddamn dude who was like standing in the front yard, the one who came to the house last, you know what I'm saying? And I walk over to the window, right? And I say, hey, you ain't got to ask him shit. I'm right here. Right? She said, oh, don't worry. I got the sheriff's office coming. I said, oh, good. Well, sheriff's office. Hey, listen here, bro. I ain't doing this. I'm doing this. Let me go ahead and call them too, because I got shit to do today. Tell them to hurry the fuck up. If I'm lying, ask Peach. If I'm lying, ask Peach. I'm on mama. I'm not, bro. He said, what's the agenda? Diddy parties? He said crazy. Right? That shit wild. He said, what's the agenda? Diddy's party? Nah, bro. So all I gotta say is, I say, so while she's sitting there for 5 minutes, she's like, I got the sheriff's office coming. I say, bro, hey, let me explain something to you, bro. My dad used to be a corrections officer. That you calling the police, that shit don't scare me. See, I'm licensed. So listen, one thing about you, everything I do the right way. I don't care if you like it. I do it the right way though. I'm not stupid. I was always taught if you gonna play the game, you gotta know the rules. You understand what I'm saying? So with that being said, when the cops pull up, right? She's so trying to run the scene, right? She gonna park in the middle of the road, blocking traffic. Which, by the way, for those of y'all who don't know, anytime you stop somebody from trying to leave, that's called false imprisonment. That's a fucking felony, bitch. That's technically called kidnapping. Your ass will go to jail. Or, like I just told y'all, in the state of Texas, there's no duty to retreat. So somebody stopping you, what I just told you.
You can light them up like the 4th of July.
But you see what you want to play. You want to play, right? You want to play, right? So the cops like telling her like, and they get on the loudspeaker, right? They tell her move your vehicle, like, cause she keep trying to tell them like whatever. They was like, yo, move your shit, bitch. You blocking traffic. You know what I'm saying? So when she do this shit, she try to pull up in the drive. They said no, like she tried to block the driver. They said keep moving forward. You can't do that shit like that. Right, so already you done called these people, but the problem was with who? You. Them people ain't even worried about me yet. So when they hop out the car, they come talk to her, and she's trying to tell them, you know, oh, he said this and that and this and third, right? I already know what time it is. So when they pull up, bro, I'm already taking out my wallet and shit and taking out my license and my concealed weapons permit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because listen, you ain't gotta ask or wonder. How many times I done told y'all about me? If you see me, what? I'm strapped. You ain't gotta ask me. I'm legal. If you see me, I'm strapped. You ain't gotta wonder. I'm telling you right now. I'm not, bro. I don't play games. I'm not with those shit. I make sure I'm good. I'm covered. So fuck around, find out if you want to. Right? It'll be birthday. I'm telling you, on my mama, we'll put the candles out. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, when they walk up to me, right, I already got my license in my concealed weapons permit. Because in Texas, you got a license to carry. It don't have to be concealed. That's the other thing. Yeah, it's a license to carry. You don't have to conceal it. If I want my shit right out about it, I can do that. You know what I'm saying? So with that, it's just a concealed weapons permit for those who don't have open carry. You know what I'm saying? But all that to say is, I give him my ID. And I guess he could already tell I'm already. Oh, and by the way, I didn't even realize that shirt that I had on. That was that not with the bullshit shirt. That was that not with the bullshit. No offense. That was that not with the bullshit shirt. So he walked up to me. He's like, "Yo, you know what's going on?" And I gotta say this too, for the record. There was some cool ass, like, understanding ass sheriffs. I swear, like they wasn't there to start no shit. They wasn't trying to discriminate. No, they was just there to, like, you know what I'm saying. I even told him, I'm sorry, I had to come out. Yeah. So he walked. He's like, what's going on? I said, man, listen, we've been trying to move, man. Ever since we told these people that we tried to move, they've been on the fuckery, bro. And you know, I'm just done with it. I was like, you know, they probably used to doing this shit to, you know what I'm saying, illegals and felons and shit. But like I told her ass when she was sitting right there, I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. I said, my dad used to work for the sheriff's office. I know what this shit. I like, you know what I'm saying? I already know he's gonna need my ID. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, all that. He's like, yeah, but what's going on? I said, look, we already made a trip to move our shit. We trying to finish this shit up. She said we got to Friday. I don't even know why her dumb ass is here right now. You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, too, they looking at who's antagonizing the situation. Bitch, you came in your car and brought your ass over here. Nobody called you. But here's let me take a pause and let's put a toothpick in that for a minute. I had words with your husband. Where his big bitch ass at?
Yeah.
So this is why I said what I said. You're a whole neck pussy. You a Trump neck pussy.
Oh,
Because
Come on.
if I got beef with somebody, I'm not sending my loved ones in the matter of fact, it's the opposite. If I'm getting into it with somebody, I'm gonna call my people I love, like, hey man, you need to stay away from, you know what I'm saying? You need to stay around from so and so because it's up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know how we get down, and when it's on site, like, I don't give a fuck if he with his mama, I don't give a fuck if he with his people. When I see me, we gonna get some understanding in Animal Kingdom style. You know what I'm saying? Like, so listen, you might need to take a break. Don't be around me because it's gonna get gangster. You know what I'm saying? That's us. That's me. You sent your wife. Either you don't love her, or you or congratulations on the sex change, you pussy ass motherfucker. So if you thought this situation was so dangerous, you called the police, but you sent your wife. Let me ask you a question, because I'm from Florida. Do you know you can call the police and niggas will light your ass up, and by the time the police get there, you won't even be there to tell a story?
what happened? Mm-hmm.
So I'm just trying to find out. I'm just trying to find out what you do. So you a whole pussy. Like, at this point, I don't even want to fight you no more because you don't get no points for picking on the weak. Like, bro, you got a daughter, bro, and a son. Like, this is what you do. You send your wife, not to mention, we just told you this bitch is the whole problem, and you send this bitch too. Like, so I'm just trying to understand, what are we doing?
They hooping. They trying to see who gonna score the basket first.
But I thought you was you a telephone tough guy.
Oh,
Okay, all right. So when the cop said, hey, so after you heard my story, I said, man, so I told it, I said, so, and I even told the cops, you can ask Peach this. He said, so what happened? I said, so when I get back to the house, you know what I'm saying, I call him because I'm not gonna call and yell at her. She a female, you know what I'm saying? She called my wife, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna call her. When I was brought up, men handle, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna handle my business. If you married, my conversation gonna be with your husband. I'm a man. And it's just certain shit. It's the respect. Me, if we got problems, I'm gonna come see the man of the house. What I like argue with a female? What? Like, at the end of the day, what if things get past words? How that's like, a man and a female don't need to be in that kind of situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing good that will come out of that. Where are we going from there? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, if men decide that we gonna get in some shit, then that's a one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not trying to. I'm not saying that no woman is weak. What I'm saying is no man should be putting his hand on a woman and vice versa. And I ain't saying men should be putting hands on each other. But what I'm saying is, if we get into an altercation, we have a mixture of words. Somebody feeling some kind of goddamn way. Let's get it off your chest. Men gonna have to throw down. But I'm not gonna be doing that with your wife. I'm not doing those lip service with your wife. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, dude, I said, so I get on the phone, I tell him, like, this is what's going on with the whoop. You know what I'm saying? This nigga talking about, don't yell at me on my phone. Don't yell at me on my phone. So I told this bitch ass nigga to pull up. I told the cops of that. I swear to God. So I told that bitch ass nigga to pull up, straight up. And I hear the my wife hear the landlord lady. She said, and he called my wife a bitch. I should say Eddie is one. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, bitch, you here. Where he at? He's so scared that y'all call the cops. If I was the crazy motherfucker that he felt like he had to do, he made sure he was a good. But bitch, if you a casualty,
No, facts. That's insane. I would never
You know
send my girl. I would never
It's
send
like,
my girl.
go handle that, bro.
Like
Go handle that. Hit it with the go
you
handle
know what I'm
that.
saying? Like, so, like, that's the difference. Like, that's when I know we ain't even cut from the same fucking cloth, bro.
Go handle that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you said, like, that's your wife. I was like, you stupid, bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to be funny, but why are you even here? This nigga don't even like you.
Go handle that.
You know what I'm saying? Like I thought y'all. Well, anyway, all that to say is, so the cop comes back over and he says, so when you told him to pull up, did you tell him you was gonna beat his ass? And I said, bro, I just gave you a concealed weapons permit. Look at me. Do I look like I fight people?
I'm dead.
I bet he
I'm
thought
dead ass. I'm dead motherfucking ass, bro. I ain't fighting shit. I paid $400 for a Glock. Bitch, you finna get this work.
It's
Got me fucked up. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like, the older you get, the less desirable fight look like. Bro, I'm gonna be whatever you call it, pussy, whatever you want to call me. I'm gonna be all that with you suffer the bullet hole. Because listen, at the end of the day, If he would have got here and wanted to talk, we could have talked. But as far as beating his ass, that's a bro. I ain't never tell. I don't make what I told that nigga on the phone. I don't make threats. I make promises. I'm not gonna tell you I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm not gonna lie about shit I'm gonna do. I don't hide the fact that bitch I don't hide the fact that I'm holding. I tell it, bro, listen, bro. The thing is, I can disagree with anybody all day. It ain't gotta come to blows. It ain't gotta come to shooting. But I'm gonna tell you right now, ain't gonna be no fighting. And ain't no fair in fighting. So back in the day, I was taught if you lost a fight, it's because you wanted to. If that motherfucker wasn't bolted down, bitch, I'll hit you with this motherfucker. On God. We fighting. I don't owe you no favors. I don't owe you no fucking favors. I tell you what, I ain't gonna wear no ass whipping. That shit is expensive.
Yes, it is. Well,
You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna wear no ass whipping. You ever had a bro?
lied.
First time you get, bro, that shit hurt, bro. Fighting hurt. I done broke my knuckles plenty of times. About 6. That shit hurt, bro. That shit hurt. Ain't nothing desirable about that shit, bro. When your arm just sore and it hurts to move, like even grab that shit hurt, bro. That shit fucking hurt. Niggas jaws, that shit is bone. That shit hurt, bro. Like niggas who was fighting, bro, they don't want to do that shit. That shit hurt, bro. I'm not if I want to fight for a living, nigga, I'd be a boxer. Nah, what you better do is bring your fucking Nikes. I hope you're fast, nigga.
Run.
On my mama, because at the end of the day, if we just having words, I ain't worried about no shit like that. But if you want to go to fight and blow, I'm never gonna swing at you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna worry about that. I'm never gonna start because listen, I'm already prepared to finish this shit when I walked in here. So I'm not worried about that shit, bro. And my aim, I wouldn't play with it. You know what I'm saying? So
Ain't no Call of Duty.
yeah, no, we really do that shit on my mama. So with that being said, that's why I don't start shit. Like you ever heard of the stand? It's called a humble giant. Like bro, I'm not gonna start no shit because I will finish the fuck out that shit. You want to make a scene? Well, shoot a movie. You know what I'm saying? I don't hide that shit. Now, with that being said, I firmly believe that most things now people hear that shit like, oh, he's just gonna shoot. Let me explain something to you. I'm 35 and I ain't never been to jail. So obviously, a nigga ain't stupid, right? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. You got some sense.
You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like I'm just out here just wilding. However, fuck around and find out. You are shirt size. Believe me, you are shirt size. I don't give a fuck how big you are. You are shirt size. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. Behind me, and the ones I love, you are shirt size. I promise you, we got a shirt that'll fit you. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, like I said, so these motherfuckers call, right, the cops, right? So I tell the cops that when I said, nigga, I just gave you my permit, bro. Like, do I look like I fight people? Look at me, right? And he laughed. Cause he know this is Texas. I be trying to tell people all the time, yo, this is the easiest place to get burnt. Don't catch a sunburn out this motherfucker. I'm telling you, it's just people out here know, bro. They gotta say don't mess with Texas, bro. Ain't nobody calling the police, bro. Only people who do that shit is people like her, like them. Because bro, we don't call the police, we call the ambulance. But with that being said, he said, well, it looks like you said this y'all last. I said, bro, listen, if you want to come in here and look at the house, bro, you can see we not bullshit. We trying to get this shit out. She said it was gonna be the Friday. You know what I'm saying? It's Thursday, my boy. Like, why is she even here? And he was like, yeah. So at this time, I didn't even know it was a female cop that came by, a female sheriff's officer that was there. She came from around the car talking to the lady, and she had this look on her face like she was tired of dealing with this lady. She was already tired. She had that look. She was like, she keeps wanting to get in the house, but we told her that's not a good idea. We told her that she needs to wait till tomorrow so you guys are out. And I'm like, so you mean to tell me that and I even said, I'm sorry that y'all had to come out here to tell her the same shit that we've been telling her all week.
For a week.
But they playing around and go get somebody hurt. I just told you about the shit I went through for a week. Playing around about to get somebody killed because you just want to be a pain in the motherfucking ass. For no reason. And people don't be realizing how quick it be like that, bro. People don't be realizing how, like they don't be realizing they be sending people in situations. Like, bro, listen. when we grew up, like I know home invaders and shit, right? You know what I'm saying? So with all that shit, if I was sitting in that room, bro, when that nigga snatched that window open, it would have been a few, bro. The news would have been around here. They would have been interviewing everybody about what happened, and it would y'all would have seen the sheet on the yard. You know what I'm talking about? Like, bro, like, cause people fucking playing around the whole time.
You playing a dangerous game, boy.
Yeah, bro. I don't know that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He had no reason to open that window, even if she did sit him there. He had like, bro, what you doing?
That was crazy.
What you
Opening the
doing?
window. That's crazy.
That's it. Would have been, bro. It would have been justified. It would have been a free body.
Liable to die right
now. What you doing? You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know him,
bro. Like I said, if your ass was supposed to be in here, wouldn't she left the door open for you, or at least met you here?
Mm-hmm.
What you opening the window for?
Yeah, because like my first thought is, boy, you gotta go, bro. I ain't gonna hug you.
I'd have brought your mother some flowers. Sat with her at the funeral. Talk to them, listen to how good you were. You know what I'm saying? Like on my, like, bro, I'm telling you, like, bro. Anyway, all that shit, because she wanted to play around, but all that to say is, we moved, bro, and the house that we at, the place that we at, like we said, we the first people to ever stay here. It's beautiful, bro. And the pictures didn't even do it justice. We got beautiful marble tops, new appliances. When I say brand new, like we got a whole LG set, the microwave, the stove, the refrigerator, big as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like this, man, I can't wait. I can't wait to, you know what I'm saying, when this shit go off. Peach was just here. You know what I'm saying? He got to see it after we got everything cleaned up. But not only that, let me tell you how things work, how God worked. Monday, before this whole shit popped off, I got we were doing shift bid at my job, and I got the schedule that I wanted. I'm gonna be working 4/10s, which means I got 3 days off. But the way that this shit's scheduled, I work 2 days at a time, and then I have a break. So I work 2 days, and then I got a day off, and then I work 2 more days, and I got 2 days off. So one of those days, if I take one of the days off, I fuck around, have a 3-day weekend.
Yep.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I fuck around and only work 3 days that week. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So, or do it the other way. I work 4 days and I can pick up some extra hours on the other day because I still got an extra day. You know what I'm saying? So that happened Monday, right? That happened Monday. So then we moved to the new spot Thursday. We spent our first night here Friday. Today, my boss just because I'm due for a rate, my boss just asked me if I wanted to change positions today to a position that pay $1 higher an hour. So I'm like, hey, blessing, like, you know what I'm saying? It was just trying to get out of that hellhole. You know what I'm saying? It was just trying to get out of that fucking hellhole. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like being so close. You know what I'm saying? So close to motherfucker fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? About to throw it all away for what blessings right around the corner. You know what I'm saying? So we got out of the hellhole. You know what I'm saying? A nigga got a better favorable schedule. Now we're making more money. And for those of y'all, you know, who didn't know, like, my daughter's supposed to be coming here this weekend, but I got to pay all the transportation costs. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So all those things, and the place that we're at now, I pay less rent than I was paying at the other place. So once again, like, God just making some things happen. Because them fucking plane tickets is not cheap.
I bet.
The motherfucking plane tickets is not cheap, bro. On my mama, is not cheap at all. But all I to say, and where we at right now, bro, I got a middle school across the street from me. Like, when we moved here, they had to do your background test for everybody. I got a middle school across the street from me. I got a college 10 minutes down the road from me. I got a college library the same 10 minutes down the road from me. You know what I'm saying? And like, it's just and on one road down my road, on one way down my road, like where I'm at, it's a cul-de-sac. So ain't nobody coming down my road unless they stay in that corner or they turn around. You know what I'm saying? So it's I don't know, brother. It's been a crazy 2 weeks. I know we didn't do the show last week, but that's all that's been going on. Shit, that's all that's been going on. All that shit. You know what I mean?
I was watching Drewski last week.
What's going on with him? What's going on with him?
He got his show. I be watching on YouTube.
No, Drewski. Yeah, when he be doing the skits, he's still doing the could have been records.
Yeah, he got. I think it's like could have been love or some shit like that. Yeah, like
Shit.
season 2. I was watching it last.
It could have been records a real thing.
At this point, we don't know.
I don't know, bro.
Like,
I mean, they signing
I be
everybody, bro.
confused. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'd be so confused. I just got signed by could have been records.
I think it's just like one of them things, and then it just became a thing.
Because like this AI artist, and it's crazy that it's a thing now. Like the AI artist I follow on TikTok, and like I'm an artist, so like I feel a little.
How you feel about that?
I feel that's what I wanted to talk about tonight. It's just like it's like AI artistry. Anybody that knows AI and like really intricately knows AI, one, it's horrible for the environment. First off, second,
I can't hear anything.
We can hear you.
we can hear you.
That's so weird.
We
I can hear
you,
but I can't hear Maul.
You can't hear them all. I
Yeah,
don't
when
know
he
how
was
that
talking.
shit works.
You can hear me
Maul
now.
said-
It's probably because you didn't give me
Yeah, I
no
can't hear him.
empanadas.
It's like he's muted. It's so weird.
You didn't give me no empanadas. That's why.
Oh,
You be selfish with the empanadas. Nah, you can't hear me.
damn.
Y'all can translate.
Babe,
that for her.
Oh,
babe, I'm just getting your message.
I didn't know what you just said.
Yeah, I didn't hear
Empanadas.
nothing he said.
Did you ain't hear nothing? He said some empanadas. He said he wants some empanadas. You don't hear him?
No, I
Why
can
don't you
hear
go out
you
and
and
come back up?
Marley, but not him.
So
Marley,
you know what's
Marley,
crazy?
you can hear me?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can hear you too, Maul. So
Oh,
the
okay,
thing is, it's crazy because we was actually having this problem on my website, so I don't feel so bad no more. Can you? So Leah, why don't you back out and come back in?
It might work.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, it might not just be me. Shit, I feel a little bit better. Like, oh shit.
Hold on, I don't hear shit this man saying. His
It's like,
lips
what?
moving.
So I can hear everybody else. I thought, hey, shit. It was like, oh shit.
But like, and then she's not the first AI artist to like get some traction because like it's been a popular
You
thing.
talking about the gospel artist?
No, it's a rap. It's like an AI artist, but like the AI they made is like a female rapper.
Yeah.
Like a melodic rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Her name's Slime Dot. And I ain't gonna lie, it slaps.
Like,
I was listening to it, and at first I didn't know it was AI. And I'm like, yo, that's she hard. Like I said, she hard. Like the melodies was hitting, her voice is nice. And then I learned she was AI. I learned it was an AI. You know, like.
All right.
You hear me now?
Yeah.
You still ain't give me no empanada, so what? It's whatever.
He's like, you ain't hear me. He said, you hear me, but you ain't listening though. One more empanadas.
I need the empanadas. We need them.
My mama. We need the currency, the empanada.
Yeah, look, you late on the empanada tax.
I ain't even got the taste on it, so I'm upset. Don't even bring it up. What were you saying? Everybody had these damn empanadas with me.
I'm saying I had none either.
Oh, I thought you had some too.
No, I ain't never tasted.
Lonnie did.
And a bunch of other people had them out there.
I ain't never had none. I ain't had none empanada.
Damn.
Well, I'm with you, bro. I feel like we got some empanadas owed to us.
And my back the widest out of everybody she done met. My back the widest, and I ain't getting no taste.
He said my back the widest. That's crazy. You better not let Diddy hear you. You better not let Diddy hear you say that.
Yeah, that boy goes. He gets sent straight to hell. Mess with me. I ain't going. So
be no Diddy
like
shit.
I just like with artistry and like AI, like do I feel like it's taking a little bit of the art form out of it? Yes, because like when you have AI making music, a lot of it you have help. You don't got to go to the pen and pad and like work on your voice.
Experiences.
Work on your voice.
So it's not just like they don't write the lyrics and have the AI do it. They actually got the AI making the whole fucking song.
Yeah.
Some people you could tell, but like there's levels to it. Like you got people like this, like Slime Dot, the one I'm talking about. You
Mm-hmm.
can tell there's actually somebody behind the AI writing the lyrics.
Yeah.
Because the way the words flow and the way the AI jumps cadences when she's saying stuff and like the melodies, that's human. I don't. I would feel like that would be hard for AI unless you like you got one of them supercomputer like you know what I'm saying, really advanced AI. So I can tell there's obviously a very talented music writer, lyrics like a lyric like you know what I'm saying, person that works with words, a wordsmith behind the AI. But it's the fact is not. It's perfect. You know, like the pitch is always going to be perfect. You know, not necessarily perfect, but anybody that makes
pitch
music
perfect.
Everybody you know that makes music, you can say the line right. You could get every syllable out perfectly. But if your pitch ain't right, or like me, I'm a punch in rapper. I can't do the whole thing. My wind ain't good like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I got to punch in. You punch in certain parts and you said it all right, but in different parts where you punched in, the tempo, or not the tempo, the tone different. Your voice higher here, your voice lower there, you all over the place. And so now it's like, you know what I'm saying? So it takes a lot of error out of it. And I think that's that's a beautiful part of the process, the errors.
So I feel like it's like the imperfections, like the imperfections of what makes it perfect, right? So the thing is, I think you propose a interesting comparison and contrast. The first is there a person who is hiding or not hiding? Is there a person who's utilizing the complete robot experience of AI, or versus a music or versus a wordsmith, or versus a team that is using the AI representation of an artist? You get what I'm saying? It's one thing if is the actual computer doing all the work, in which case it's not really like a person managing it. It's more like a person who is just typing in these commands and letting the computer do all the work. Or is it a person who has lyrics but can't find the ideal image for who they want to represent those words? You know what I'm saying? Like imagine if you got a songwriter and like, damn, I don't necessarily want to get out there and perform, but I know if I could find the right type of talent and the right type of image or find somebody, which most record labels do. It's called artist in development, when they take somebody and they turn them into the artist that is going to sell. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily saying that they're gonna change everything that they do, but they're going to increase their marketability. You get what I'm saying? So if it proposes a situation, is it wrong for a music team to use an AI representation of an artist to achieve their desired result and fan base, versus somebody who is basically allowing the robot to do all of the information, to do all of the marketing, all of the songwriting, all of the beat creation, all of the all they do is pay a subscription and go in there and type prompts.
And
you know what I'm saying?
So let me understand what you're saying. So like using the representation of somebody that already is actively alive making music, like they had the AI, or like just a completely new person,
like generating the actual artist, like you said, like for example, this artist Slime Dot, right? So if when you see the representation of whatever this thing is, like whatever it is, like however it appears, like when you see it, it has a face, it has a familiar face, whatever you recognize it, just like if you was to look at Twister, when you see Twister's face, you say, oh, that's Twister, right? Because you know how he looks. So if the first time you hear about this artist, they're represented in this form, like this designed form or designed image that either a marketing team has done research to find out what's the most appealing, or you know what I'm saying, whatever their target is, they designed this image or representation to make sure that they hit their base, right? So they're gonna create an image that's going to resonate with your base. So if it's a trap image, it's probably got, you know, baggy clothes, you know what I'm saying? Probably some kind of drug paraphernalia. You know what I'm saying? Like they're essentially, it's almost like they're using stereotypes to give you what you'll readily accept so they can feed your ass the lyrics they want you to know. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Well, does that make sense?
No, like and that's another thing I was gonna get to. The AI, like the physical body that they made to represent the AI.
Right.
They definitely did their research on what is proper, on what can make them the most money and what is most appealing to the eye, because they made the AI person like doing the actual music videos, like light skin, long hair, you know,
What's gonna get the most sex appeal?
You know what I'm saying? Made her look
Yeah.
like a very like what's it called? The standard of beauty, like
Yeah.
a very beautiful, like standard of beauty. They made her very beautiful, and like I see what they're doing, bro. Because like the music's hard, and then you look at it and be like, it's an AI, but the AI look good, and for the masses, that's enough.
I don't like it for a couple reasons. So the biggest reason is what we were talking about. So let's say this is like a Dave Chappelle situation. So Dave Chappelle was making a lot of skits that people were laughing at, but then he had to ask himself, what exactly are they laughing at? Are they laughing at us making fun of ourselves? Or are they laughing at the commonality of the shit we're cracking jokes at? So what I mean by this is, let's look at who necessarily runs and owns the music industry. They don't necessarily look like you and me, but they tell us what our culture is, right? So if they want to pass a message to you, they'll take this research that they've done about what's the most attractive, what gets the most reactions, what gets the most attention. They craft in the lab this representation of what to feed you, and then they push their message through it. So when you're out here saying, like, you know, oh, that's my nigga, reciting his words, what if this is like, let's just say hypothetically, what if this is the Klan? What if this AI creation is made by the Klan, and the shit that they're pushing to you that makes you think it's cool, or pushing to younger kids because they think it's cool because this thing looks like what they expect a successful rapper to be, and they're saying these type of shit, and they start to follow it. You understand what I'm saying? Because I mean, it's just they've taken all the research from everybody else they idolize and have duplicated that into a single form. You know what I'm saying? It's like I feel like what they're taking is the marketability that an artist does when they develop themselves and develop their fan base. They found ways to shorten that by just looking at research and data and seeing what gets the most response and then crafting that in the lab. Okay. So what took you years to do, it takes them when this artist comes, yeah, they're instantly marketable to your base because it's based on what your base likes, like, so they can sell it to your base. And listen, I'm gonna tell you, the more artists that they come out with AI, the less artists are gonna get record deals because it's not about artists no more. It's not artists. One thing I've always said about artists, and I don't mean this for nobody, shout out to the writers, because the writers are the ones who's gonna always have a job. An artist is a performer. Like, so back in the, so I don't know if people can still see these because we don't have CDs no more. But back in the day when you used to get CDs, when you open that CD book, they would have the rights. They'll have the credits, and when you go through the credits, you'll see where it says the songwriter, and it'll say performed by. And sometimes the performed by their name don't be nowhere in the fucking songwriters. You know what I'm saying? So what that means is the performer got to go out there. They got to eat right. They got to go out there and perform. They got to miss the time with the family. They got to hop on the planes. They got to do the tours. They got to do the you know what I'm saying? The iffy shows and janky promoters. They got to do all that shit to get their check. The songwriters just had to sell a song. They get a percentage. They ain't gonna do none of that.
And every time you spin it, you spin it, they go residuals.
Okay, wait. I was just sitting here listening. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna piggyback off something what Maul said. Okay, he said, all right, this is a sidebar, but I'm gonna just say it. Mm-hmm. I truly believe sometime near in the future, AI gonna be on the radio completely, nothing but AI. It's either gonna be AI by itself or AI with lyricists back behind it. But purely gonna be AI. That's a sidebar. Now two, I looked up the slime dot because she popped up on YouTube. The picture that's on the page is like an Indian woman or like a
yeah. Mm-hmm.
okay. And me looking at her albums and like her sales, like her pictures and stuff, is like kind of Billie Eilish. It's giving like the Billie Eilish clothes, like the way she got her
Yeah,
album.
very bad. She be wearing baggy. Yeah, like they be making her put on baggy stuff. Yeah,
that kind of ties into what Matt was just saying. But then I also seen a song that she had just dropped, so I clicked it. And when you said it might not be written by AI, it might be written by a lyricist, I looked up who it was written by, and it popped up Keon Smith. So I'm like, okay, it sounds like a dude who got like an AI thing, and he just doing, his little thing with the AI, but it's a lady, so it's pushing like a certain agenda. But then when you click his page,
Rabbit hole.
it's not as booming as the other page, because then the other page only got 700 subscribers. But when you go on a TikTok, it's a different story.
Yeah, going dumb on TikTok.
So then I accidentally clicked a different one, and I'm thinking it was Young Boy, but nigga, it's an AI that sound like Young Boy.
Yeah.
His name AI Slime. And this nigga, first of all, this song is fire, but this nigga sound just like why I said, nah, that's kind of creepy low key, bro, because
it is.
Just like you said, that's taking so much hard work and valuable effort from writers and actual poets putting their hard-earned time into songs, and then they could just go in there and do it in 5 minutes and be like, boom,
I made a hit. And then two, another thing is when you think about, so I want y'all to think about what's the whole, like a bar that you heard. It doesn't necessarily have to be the best bar, or like a structure of a sentence and the way the syllables fit. Like in my mind, I'm thinking of like speed rappers, like like Eminem, Busta Rhymes, Crazy Bone. So you know how long it took them to practice to be able to spit that stuff the way they spit it and spit it as good as they did. And when you see them perform it and they do it good, you appreciate it because you know how much time and effort and practice it took for them to get there. Mm-hmm. If an AI does the same thing, it's gonna sound perfect 100% of the time, and there's no effort involved. So it takes away from the magic of it all, for at least for me. Because like I couldn't spit like that if I'd have a heart attack on the stage.
It's kind of like it's just soulless. It's just music that you just feeling that it don't even have no meaning because there's no real person behind it. But then you can relate to it because it's relatable.
So my thing is, this is what I was saying. Like, I feel like music requires soul in order to feel. So if it's just a representation, like a shell, that's appealing, like it's just made to get a message out. It's just what this image is, like it's just what this name is. It's just, this the image associated, the brand associated with the name. But the lyrics are relatable. Then and you always, you always are able to relate to the content that this artist continuously makes. Then I find that no different than a ghostwriter. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're programming a computer based on formulas to achieve a desired result. Now that's different. Now that's soulless. That's calculation. That's math. You're never going to get the same feeling. Even if a person just happens to recite the words in this, it's recite the same words in the same pattern without soul, you don't feel there's no connection. So um, if we look at AI, I mean, AI has been used for a long time. What do you think Pro Tools is? Like, what do you think? What do you think Pro Tools is? Like, it was AI. It was AI before it got steroids. Like, essentially, it's pitch correction. But how do you think it pitch corrects? It's analyzing your audio and then correlating it to a tone, and it's using mathematical function to do that. That's artificial intelligence. That's just a mini. It's a mini level. You know what I'm saying? But while most would argue most would argue it like I said Pro Tools. I mean like auto tune. While most will argue like auto tune is like not new. The difference is auto tune replicates the function of a vocoder, which was done with Zapp and Roger, which essentially was a computerized voice. The method was like the idea was the same. The method was different. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't really have any thought process. It was just a function. It was a function. But now with today's pitch correction and all kinds of shit, like I feel like we've really become a world that anybody could be whatever the fuck they want to be, even if they ain't that. And that's what AI basically did. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what AI did. I feel like at this point in time, AI has become so integrated with just human beings and human life that it's like if you refuse to use it, you'll be a dinosaur before it's all said and done. You'll be a dinosaur. You're dying with the old world. But
quit.
You'll be done. And by the time you catch up, because even people don't realize there's consumer access to AI, and then there's commercial access to AI. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so a lot of shit that most people are using AI for, they still think it's small. You know what I'm saying? AI is out here running whole grids. You know what I'm saying? It's out here running whole servers, all kinds of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, when you think about it on that level, really AI is like the possibility really are endless. If it really just depends on you. Now that mixed with ethics, right, or the lack of, could be a dangerous thing. Because you got people who was looking at Grok on Twitter that was doing child inappropriate images and shit. Elon Musk was under fire for that, but I'm not even surprised no more because his ass is on the Epstein files. Epstein list.
And, you know what I'm saying? And then another thing, up and coming artists are trying to make they stake in the game. Now, some people everybody's artist, their journey as an artist is different. Some people want to get signed to like deals. Some people want the deal. Like they want it. That's what they strive for. Me personally, once I get like out of school and like I get my finances straight, I want to make music just for me. And if I find my audience that likes it, then that's cool. But I'm doing it because I love it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I don't want to be signed to a label. That's not me. I want to own everything I do, and I want it to be authentically coming from me without trying to fit a narrative that a label wants me to fit.
I feel like once you compromise, you're not even you no more. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And it's just like, with that being said, for a lot of up and coming artists that do want to go to that label, bro, what would if you get a little buzz and I see that, why would I pay you? And I could just make an AI person who copy your flow before you get big and just do it better because I got a robot behind it. And now, like, all your fans, they my fans, and I don't gotta pay. I don't gotta pay nobody. I don't gotta pay the AI artists. They're a computer. Like it's cheaper labor.
Ain't nobody worry about no contracts.
You ain't gotta worry about contracts. And then on top of that, they can work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, no sleep, no eat,
no break, no nothing. Ain't got no tour money though. I don't know, but I was
like
about to say
that Tupac hologram.
that's what I was about to say. Unless they revisit the hologram, that technology is expensive as shit. But I mean, depending on how big the artist is, I mean, they gonna make money. They gonna make more money on the ticket sales to be able to see the AI artist perform live.
And I'm
Shit
surprised.
is
I wouldn't be
different.
surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if that already had to happen. Be honest, I wouldn't be surprised. Or we might have just gave somebody an idea. Somebody go see this on the algorithm all day, and we just gave them idea. One of the two.
Hey, you said what?
Like it's just, it's insane. The art form that I love is changing so much. That we all love. We all some form of artist, you know, and it's just changing. And some people say it's for the better. I don't necessarily say it's necessarily for the worse or for the better. I just feel like not all radical changes are good. Like I know some people that have used AI to help tighten up their lyrics and help them with their own writing process, but like whole AI artist is different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like that's what I was saying before about like, is AI doing all the work or is we doing like revision? Because like, bro,
Revision is
like
different. Revisions is
revision is
okay.
different.
That's
Yeah,
okay. Like I don't have no problem with that, but a whole AI artist where you type prompts and like, hey, look, like I didn't see TikTok videos of people making AI songs. They're like they take YouTube clips and they put them in like YouTube songs and like make a combination of these 3 songs, but make it sound unique. And AI will spit out like a video or like a song, and then like, oh no, change this, change that, and like obviously you got to know a little bit about music to like, yeah, you know what I'm saying. But like, still, at the end of the day, well, it took all, but hey, you took 3 popping things and tried to make it its own lane, and then now you can fine tweak it, and you could go through months or even years of writing in days. Hours even if you efficient enough with the technology and and to have the music knowledge to go with it.
I think that's a quick way to make money, but that's really in the future. Like it's just fucking shit up so bad, bro.
Because facts, why it's gonna take away from why would I need to pay an artist to go
Yeah.
and do all this if I could just, man, look, man, go
That's like keeping everybody inside. That's basically saying, oh, you don't even got to go outside no more. You want to watch your artist? Make one.
Right. And you know these big major companies gonna spend millions and millions of dollars to make the perfect artist. They're gonna do the research, they're gonna do the marketing, they're gonna do the assessments, they're gonna do everything in their power to make the most profitable AI person they can make to sell records. Once, and look, I promise you, mark my words, there's going to be an AI artist who's going to make, or an person behind an AI artist, or it's going to be like a completely different entity. They're going to take off. They're going to break records musically, and they're going to like start setting records for the first AI artist of this and that, the first AI artist to do that. It's going to take off, and the whole music industry going to change.
What they going to do with the money? Not the AI with the lyricists behind it. Because of course he gonna get the money or she gonna get the money. But the AI that creates itself, that becomes the #1 star, and now you're making all this money. Like, what are you doing with the money?
It's probably going right back to the company. It's probably going directly back to the company. You got to think about it. Let's say the AI artists get as big as Michael Jackson. You know, Michael Jackson. I know that's a stretch.
Yeah,
but let's just say an AI. Yeah, I know it's out there because
you can say little baby. Like, God damn, right? That's insane. That's how AI is though. It could literally just keep learning to get to that point.
Exactly. And then you think about it. Now they got a hologram at a stage, and that can fit 40, 50, 60, 70, 80,000, you know what I'm saying? Like 80,000 people in the stage and they sell out. They made all their money back, and that's going directly to the company because you don't got to. The only thing you got to split it with is the venue, maybe some promoters or whatever.
And that ruins the fun of even going because then you just going just to look at a screen and listen to music.
I'm telling you, one AI artist gonna take off. They gonna have and they gonna go going crazy, and they gonna start holding AI concerts. And it's going to change the music industry forever.
That's why I said. That's keeping it. That's gonna keep everybody in the house. Ain't nobody gonna know how to socialize no more. Ain't nobody gonna know how to do shit no more. But they're gonna know when the next AI rapper's supposed to drop. That's it, bro. I can't, bro.
It's insane, and it's a little disheartening.
Facts.
As a rapper, you know what I'm saying? I'm not just gonna call myself a rapper, call myself an artist because I enjoy all forms. I enjoy all forms of music, not just hip hop. I love jazz. I love temperate. I love, you know what I'm saying? Like I enjoy different realms of music, but the thing is, it's like Matt said, it's taken away from the artistry behind it. All of the people who understand, especially like music that started in the South, that really originated. A lot of music that originated from what African American people went through in bondage and struggle and finding peace and happiness in times where there felt like there wasn't any peace and happiness, or there was their way to fight back against a system that wasn't made for them anyway. A way to fight back without getting shot.
What's really concerning, bro, is just at the end of the day, Marley was like, just people just gonna be coming to see, a stage with music, bro. How's that any different now? Motherfuckers be lip singing. Why? I ain't never understood that shit. Like people pay all this money to come see. People come see you. You know what I'm saying? They're paying money to come see you perform, and then they get there and the motherfucker be lip singing. Motherfucker, I can listen to the radio at home.
Facts. And they like Chris Brown, he don't lip sing. He actually sings. But like he be having auto tune on the mic, but you know what I'm saying, whatever. Cool. You know what I'm saying? But he's still singing though, and you know he can sing. But like having whole artists that lip sync the whole thing, and they tweak it.
It's literally majority rappers.
Yeah, they lip sing it, and they'll make a mix for the performance. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they'll make a mix for the performance where the levels more like modified to be over loudspeakers and things of that nature and stuff like that, but they're still lip singing. You know what I'm saying? So
especially, and what be so crazy is when they be like they'll get to this part in their song and then they'll want to dance and the motherfucker's still rapping and that's when you realize that's when you realize that it's not them. You know what I mean? Shout out to Cardi B because at least her shit be on. You know what I'm saying? But let's be honest, let's talk about that shit, bro. Hey, do you think she missed Offset or she just like niggas who just gonna dirty her ass up like that?
What she did? No, she had a baby with Stephon Diggs, and Stephon Diggs had 4 kids, 3 or 4 kids in the same year, or something like that.
On her, where she got everybody's pregnant.
You know what I'm saying? And so here the thing is, both of them is just the poster children for toxic relationships. Because one, I know what type of love that I give, and I can only speak for me. You cheat on me, we're done. There's no talking. There's no going back and forth. Let's try to stay together. Nah, I'm good. Like, if y'all got kids together, be cordial co-parent. But as far as being together with each other in that way, no, because cheating is not a mistake. Cheating is a choice. You made a choice to go out there and do that. So obviously you made it in that choice that you made. You didn't care about how your choice would affect me mentally, spiritually, and physically. Because you don't know what that person you went and laid down with got, and you bringing it back to me. I'm good on that. 2, y'all, you doing this back and forth. Why does I don't my relationship is my relationship and it's private. Y'all put y'all relationship out there for everybody to see, but then you mad when people got comments to make.
Yup. That's real.
They should have
That's
split
real.
up. They should have split up. Cardi should have left him the first time he cheated, and went on by her business and went on that healing journey and settled down with somebody who was actually gonna do right by her. But she done went off. She done went off and got pregnant by Stephon Diggs. And I think I think they had an argument because legally she's still married to Offset, so I don't think he could sign the birth certificate.
Well, no, technically that's Offset, baby, because they still married.
Yeah, like he couldn't sign the birth certificate. He couldn't sign a birth certificate or something when they was in the hospital when she had a kid. But here the thing is, Cardi is now, I think he's going after her for like child support, alimony, or something like that.
For who?
Because Offset's going after Cardi.
Yeah.
Because she had a baby on him while they're still legally married.
Yeah.
She gave him all the ammo to do whatever he wants for, and I'm not saying I like that, because either way, I don't like toxicness, regardless of whatever side it's pointing at. But it's just, what are we doing? Why are we still holding on to this? Get a divorce. And then go do what you do, because it's cheating is weird. It's weird behavior. If you don't want to be with somebody no more, or if y'all separate, just get a divorce, or if you don't want to be with them, just tell them that. Or if you don't have the mental capability of being faithful, tell them that. And then if they stay with you after you tell them that information, that's on them.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
But like, he cheated on her a bunch of times and she stayed, so she must like it.
Yeah.
Because they're staying for the kids. You're letting your kids grow up and see that. Your kids finna grow up on the internet and see how their dad dogged out their mom. And their mama let it happen for so many years that he made songs about it.
That's weird. Like, they gonna have to explain that shit. They gonna have to talk about that shit. Like the daddy was bruh. The mama made a song talking about her pussy, like, you know what I'm saying? And and the daddy, like, you know, like, it's just bruh, they don't think about this shit. The kids gonna be scarred. This is how you get generational ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, this is crazy.
Facts. Or like porn stars kids. Hey bro, they better put them in some type of boxing class, taekwondo, jeet kune do, sambo, some type of martial art where they can fight. Cause I saw on TikTok this she revitalized her old image. I don't know who she is, but apparently she used to be an adult actress, and like she got married, had kids or whatever, and then now she's asking for all these major like websites to take down her old scenes. They own them. They're not taking them down. Them things probably got millions and millions of views. And now your baby gonna have to see that. Because once it's on the internet, it don't go away.
And
that's forever. And now your kids gonna have to see that, bro. You got to fight every day. Every day. You got to fight.
Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm coming right back. I gotta take care of something real quick.
No, you good. Go ahead.
That's facts.
You got to fight every day. I saw your mama last night. Where you saw my mama at? She was on here getting back. Not meet. Now we gotta fight. Because I want to be funny. You want to be disrespectful. Hey, look, they must be training the next Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather, Muhammad Ali, or something. Because that boy gonna have it rough. Or that girl gonna have it rough. You got to think about it. You gonna think what these little boys gonna say to these girls that their mamas was adult actresses. Oh, you must get down like your mama. Like, bro, like they don't think about stuff like that, bro. Facts. Like they don't think about that, bro. You if you ever procreate, you automatically spawn them in on extra hard difficulty.
With extra lives.
Yeah, like you feel me? With none of the weapons and none of the stuff. Like
The extra lives.
You dropped them in arc raiders with a freeloading with no guns. Night raid. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh yeah, you getting lit from a Libra.
like you getting dog walk, bro. Like it's so sad that like some of these artist kids, bro, they be wilding like not the artist kids, the kid like the kids of artists. They parents be wilding like, and they kids catch the backlash of that, bro. Like, hey, my dad, this and that. Oh, when your dad, when that crashed out on social media talking about here, kid that, this and that, or did your mama say elite?
Good example. Good example, Michael Jordan.
Nah, facts.
Michael Jordan.
Sorry, y'all. That's a situation occurring. Real quick, give me a second.
Are you good?
Can I possibly send you something and send it to somebody else right quick? If you don't mind?
Yeah. What's up?
I need to send it via Cash App, but I don't have Cash App. If that's okay?
If you don't mind.
If you don't mind.
Yeah, what's up? Yeah, who am I?
All right, I'm finna send you the tag right now. I gotta get it out of here before this fucking Apple hit me for it and take it out of my Apple Cash.
He said, "Hold on, a blessing came. We gotta try to send this now."
Yeah.
Get this out of here. I know how that shit be, boy.
It's coming right now. Somebody sent it to me and then they told me they sent it, and I'm like, if you would have told me that, I would have told you not to do that, though.
Okay. Oh, and then I'll just send it.
It's more. But yeah, if you can send it to Cash App, I'm gonna send it to you right now.
Oh,
I'm trying to appreciate you, bro. I'm trying to bless somebody right quick. All right, so damn. It's just when I asked the person, I didn't know they was gonna say it like right then. Like they was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna send it." I was like, "Damn, hold on." All right.
Wasn't
here it is. Thank you, bro. I didn't even mean to. I just couldn't think of nobody who had it right now. I was like, damn, I gotta hurry up and get this shit out of here before they fucking charge me. All right, so yeah, man. Because the thing is, Apple, like I don't know how I signed up for this shit, but I guess I got something that's trying to charge me or recharge me. So last time I had like $15, and then they snatched that shit. Apple always seem to get you whenever you leave your card open. The fuck is going on?
Okay, so I'm just gonna take this and then send it to that.
Okay. Yes, sir. Just all that together. Appreciate you.
I got you. I got you.
Yes, sir. Please, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Oh shit.
All right, happens,
bro.
No, but
okay.
no bullshit. That was a good example. Michael Jordan, star child.
What happened?
What happened with we was giving examples of what we was just talking about, and then I was like, good example, Michael Jordan.
What y'all was like? I didn't get to hear what you were talking about. Like I said, the person just called me. That's why I had to run off right quick. What happened with Michael Jordan?
No, nothing happened. It was just damn, what he said. We was comparing like the rappers and then like their kids. And like how like they gotta grow up.
Hold on, my bad, brother. What you want me to put in the note when I send
it? Matt, you can just put Matt from Matt or whatever.
Okay.
I just be putting dots.
Dots,
random letters.
Right, just enough to make it happen, bro. I appreciate it. Yeah,
they'll
know as soon as they see it. It's just. Like I said, I just didn't expect that to happen like that. It's like, gotta be careful when you ask people shit. They be trying to move right now. I thought you be trying to pregame. You know what I'm saying? You be like, hey, bro, man, you know, you think you might be able to help me out with this right here? And they were like, oh, yeah, bro, you want it right now? I was like, oh, hold on. Nah, hold on. He's like, no, I already sent it. I was like, hold on, bro. Hey, hold on, bro. Wait a minute. You moving too fast.
Like,
like, hold up. Gotta get that. He was like, oh, my bad. I know you want to sit there. I was like, no, you better get that shit out of there. If they go get it, if they go get it, it's a wrap.
I did it.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro.
But yeah, so I said, well, good example,
Yeah.
Michael Jordan. You got Michael
Wait,
Jordan, he's a successful person, and then when you look at his son, just like shit.
Well, do you think that them being such a great person puts them in a situation that it shines so much like scrutiny on their kids that you kind of
Facts.
gotta like they have to live up to this expectation about like
Facts.
you gotta be as great as who your like it's almost unfair because you can't pick who you born to, but you better not be the fuck up though. Or you might end up like Eric, like what's his name, Eric Trump. When I mean, like, come on, bro. Like, I mean,
Well, damn.
you know what I'm saying. Like, what do you do? Do you follow your father's footsteps, or do you go the other way of history, or what do you?
I
What do
wouldn't
you
even step
do?
there with the nigga. I'd just be like, yeah, I'm a teacher.
But
Go
I'm
be a
just
teacher.
saying, like, it's like at the end of the day, it's like, should
It's a
the
hard
kid,
on them. Either way.
should the kid have to be like step out of the shadows of his parents, or should he continue in the legacy? Because everybody wants their legacy to continue, but the
Sometimes
only way to set your own legacy is sometimes you got to crash and burn the old one. So I don't know, bro. I don't know. And then in the case of AI, like let's bring this back in. What if the person can't live up to their legacy, but instead they design something that can? Are they wrong for trying that? Are they wrong for still trying to fulfill the mission, right? Or are they cheating because they didn't put in the blood, sweat, and tears? What do y'all think? What do you think, Ma? Is it like do they get any less credit for that?
Less credit.
For
I mean,
like,
but then you have to be more specific. Is it AI or is it AI with the lyricist behind it? I think that differentiates the difference.
so tool or tool or entity? I think that's where we at.
Yeah.
Like,
And
are they using?
what was the question again?
So does a person get? Is a person wrong for using tools to enhance a vision, or like is it different? Like is it different? Could a person should be able to use tools to enhance, or are they using it as an entity? Like, because I feel like if they're using it as an entity, I ain't trying to be funny, but you're not really doing anything. You're just kind of like telling it what to do, and it's doing all the work. So there's no sacrifice. There's no conditioning. I'm not gonna say there's not like countless hours putting into it, right? I'm just saying that it's not the same as if like you had to like bleed for it or sweat for it or you know what I'm saying or feel for it or like suffer for it or you know what I'm saying or like all these emotions that tie into what
a song is about.
Yeah, or any kind of artwork.
Facts.
Right? Or any kind of art, because ain't that what make it art? Ain't that what makes it art? The emotion, the heart in it, like the perspective, the sacrifice, the intuition to create to transpose this idea in a unique way that hasn't been perceived or hasn't been thought of or hasn't been discovered. Isn't that the whole concept of art? Isn't that why art is subjective? Isn't that how it speaks to you?
No,
right?
I mean you definitely have a point there. Like me, it all comes down to like, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't find the word right now. I guess it comes down to how you personally feel about it. Some people are gonna be like, look, it is what it is. It's good music. I don't care if it's AI made it or a person made it. I just like listening to good music. And then an artist and then a person like from an artistic, the person who actively creates the music or they're a savant of the creation of the music. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't enjoy just the song. They enjoy watching the behind the scenes, how they played with the melodies, how they spent countless hours recording themselves, perfecting their craft, and then they get to see the final product and it pulls it all together for them. I'm that person. I love watching the creation of art, not just the final product.
It's like the difference between a car owner and a car maker.
Car, yes, a
Mhm.
car. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's a spot. That's spot on. That's spot on. That's perfect. That's
you
a
know,
perfect. That's a perfect analogy.
the car owner, yeah, they gonna ride in the car. You know that he knows it's a nice car. It's got some features, but the car maker is gonna appreciate the architecture. He gonna appreciate the engine block. He gonna appreciate why they chose this particular type of braking system. They gonna appreciate. You know what I'm saying? Like it's different. It's more so like it's more like you appreciate the product while the architect appreciates the ingenuity, the thought
Yes.
process behind it.
Why
The
not
the
learn
the
the architect?
yeah.
Why not
But see,
learn to be the architect instead of just driving and getting in the passenger seat and then just going with every highway they ride?
well, so this is where, and I feel you, but this is where I feel like this is why you have experts and then you have users, right? Because one could say, I can appreciate your expertise when it comes to this, like because you guys are music artists, so you know about what it takes. You appreciate the finished product because you know about the hours, the thought, the mixing, the mastering, the re-recording, the ad libs, the various different takes, the hearing, having people hear it, the tweaking, the self doubt, the you know what I'm saying. You know about all of that experience when you get a product, but let's take a person who's just traveling to work. The music to them is just something to have on. So it's not that they don't appreciate it. It's just their expertise and their focus is on something else in life. That while the music is your opus and your beautiful thing, they're on a way to create their beautiful thing that may not be music. It may just be something else in this world. So they don't have the unique opportunity to experience like you experience, to appreciate like you appreciate. They just have for a moment in time a glimpse of a product that they don't properly understand what went into how to create it. And that is why people who go through the same experiences in life have a bond. Because I don't care who you are. If you hear somebody, if you ever been in marching band and you talk to somebody who else has been in marching band, y'all gonna have something to talk about. If you hear somebody who makes music, and even if they take it seriously like you take it seriously, y'all gonna have something to talk about. You know what I'm saying? If a pilot beats another pilot, even if they've never flown in the same direction, they're gonna have commonalities to talk about, and that's what brings them together, and that's what creates their community, and that's what creates they practice. It's the same thing like with music artists. So yeah, I feel like in conclusion, AI is in every industry, and they're exploring on every industry, like even ways that we be like, how the hell y'all gonna get AI in that? They're gonna figure it out. They ain't gonna stop till they do. But you'll never be able to remove the human element.
Yeah,
Just
them
like
videos,
you'll you'll
incredible.
hear you'll hear AI say something that sounds like it's really well written, and then you'll hear somebody sing a note and send chills down your spine and
Mhm.
give you those vibes, those vibrations. AI ain't gonna do that for you. You know what I'm saying? So that's where we at. I think the only good thing that I think might come out of AI is it's gonna cause people to stop being mediocre. If you're gonna get that recognition and then be out here competing with
You
people,
gotta,
you're gonna
you
have to put
gotta,
in the you're gonna have to
yeah.
become that thing.
You gonna have to be firing on
Yeah,
all cylinders at your craft. You gonna have to put the time
And
in,
then
bro.
that's gonna be the
yeah,
real battle of the DJ.
yeah. You're gonna have to command the room because now everybody can do the same thing. So it's
Right.
like what you gonna do that's different? It almost like it reintroduced the theory of being an artist. What you
Yeah,
gonna
but
do
that's
that's different?
You gotta continue to evolve. Can't stay stagnant.
uh,
You don't evolve, you're gonna get left behind. I mean, that's always been the formula, but it's like that on it's
this
about to
this
be that on steroids.
Yeah,
this type of evolve, it has a self destruct button.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. But no matter what we make, We can't seem to make it. Give up the Epstein files. All right, y'all. So listen, y'all make sure y'all make sure y'all go check out our interview that we did yesterday with Bill Jubran. It was amazing. If you haven't checked it out, please go check it out. Go make sure you support him as well. We are going to do our exits, y'all. It's about that time. And I do appreciate everybody for watching and tuning in. We're gonna let Marley go first. We're gonna let Big Baby Ma go in after that, and I'm gonna take it out last. Marley got the flow.
All right, y'all. I ain't gotta say too much. Y'all heard what we was talking about. Don't be the car driver. Don't be the passenger. Be the architect. See y'all next week.
If you're gonna be an architect, don't be the architect of a large pedophile sex ring. All right, Maul, what you gonna say?
My fucking all right, Peach. Shit. I know Peach texting.
Hey y'all. I appreciate y'all for coming out, chilling with us on this Thursday that the Lord has blessed us with. May y'all just keep being critical thinkers. Pray for each other. Pray for each other. Follow me on all social media platforms at Big Baby Mall. Y'all just keep being great, dude. And health fact. What can I say?
Did you know?
When y'all in the shower and y'all just let the water hit y'all toes and y'all think it's clean, y'all not. Y'all dirty. So y'all need to wipe in between your toes in the shower.
Get them toe jams.
Yeah, make sure y'all wipe it between y'all toes. That's why a lot of y'all be having athlete's foot. And your foot be smelling like the bubonic plague because you don't wipe in between your toes. It's probably like 18 years worth of bacteria just living in there chilling. You need to get in there. That is all.
Yeah, he said pray. He said pray for y'all, not pray on y'all. Unlike some of the other people. Yo, I gotta get off this high horse, but it's actually not that high because it has Trump's cankles. So with that being said, we appreciate everybody for tuning in. We just be having a good time. If y'all like enjoy the content, make sure that you hit the follow button. Make sure that you following everybody who you saw tonight. Everybody's got something going on. Shout out to Leah, who looks like she might have had to run. Shout out to Lottie Mays. Y'all go check him out on all platforms. Shout out to Big Baby Mall, who you just saw, who has music as well on all platforms. Shout out to my guy 420 Marley G on all platforms. Go check these guys out, man. We have a good time here. We just be cracking jokes, and we want to give you guys some realistic relief, right? When the world's crazy and every day gets hard, but somewhere in there there's light if you look for it. And I ain't talking about the top of my forehead. I think that's pretty much, I said that. Yeah, that shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Don't let that get by you like the Epstein files. All right, so with that being said, guys, we appreciate y'all. Don't wait on the world when you can be the one to change the world. Go check out the interview that we did with Bill Jubran. It's now available on our channel, as well as other interviews from amazing people. Go find that out. Thank you for supporting the No Offense Network, and we'll catch you next week here on the High Council.
Don't be an Epstein.
Take a week.